Attention, Boston, Brooklyn, Baltimore, Philly. We're calling all you out. We're putting you all on blast. Do you have tickets yet for Mega64's Farewell Tour? Well, if not, get your tickets now. Mega64.com/tour. We are coming to your cities next month. Get tickets now for this all-new show, The Stage Spectacular. Mega64.com/tour.
Welcome to Mega64 Podcast, episode 3. What is it? 3. Oh my God, Rocco! 3. It's not 311. It's 6 something. Oh
I
my
think
God!
It's 602.
Oh my God! My kids, they know numbers too.
So you know what happens when you don't show up for the podcast?
Yeah.
You get messed with.
Yeah, you get messed with. He would have said a worse word, but then we would have been
within the first 2
we would have been
minutes.
demonetized totally.
Because I know how to not curse. I don't have to put a
Yeah.
picture of my grandma on the set right.
Yeah, exactly,
so
exactly.
I don't swear.
Yeah.
Because I swear in front of Granny.
Yeah, me too. Who doesn't swear at their grandma? Like, is that a thing?
Who doesn't kiss their mother with that mouth?
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
a saying I always saw in movies.
Oh, yeah.
And whenever I have the opportunity to say it in real life, I do.
Oh,
Kiss your mother with that mouth? I don't know what movie that's even from, but that's something like I've been saying my whole life because I saw it in a movie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like one of those phrases, you know, it stays with you. Like,
A colloquialism.
yeah, like, trying to think of another one. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
That's a good one. Don't shit where you eat.
Don't shit where you eat. Don't eat where you shit. Well, that's the same thing.
That analogy gets used a lot when speaking about having sex with coworkers. Which analogy, shit and coitus, it doesn't really.
And it doesn't really apply like it's a irrelevant thing because we've all been doing it for years,
right?
And it's never affected our business. So it just doesn't really apply.
Sean and I blow each other on the regular, and it's
blow each other up on social media.
right. Oh, right.
And, yeah.
Boom, headshot.
Fuck it, they have sex. Theme song. Oh wait, are we editing this?
I don't know.
No, let's not. Wait. IRL theme song. No, that's the old one. Wait, did we almost hear Kevin sing? Oh, there it is. There he goes. Never done music before. There, you finally. We all awaited for it. Hey, we are at Anime Expo here in Los Angeles. It's the last day, so if this is not our highest energy broadcast,
Oh my God.
we are all. I'm like, we couldn't get the mic to work, and I was practically falling asleep trying to get it back to work. I'm sitting here like, it's not syncing.
Sorry.
It's not syncing. It's not. Anyway, but we're back here. So we'll see how it goes.
This is day 4. Day 5 if you count our setup day.
Yeah. Day 5 if you're on roosterteeth.com.
That's true. But it's been insane this year. I think I've gotten the least amount of sleep at night at a con consistently this trip.
Yeah.
There's a lot of factors which we'll get into.
Yeah. I do want to say before we get too far into this, we are testing new microphones that we didn't use before, so we plan to use it to interview. It's like the perfect kind of interview mic. I did want to get like a flag on this to show what network we're from, but we didn't get that in time, so maybe next time. Anyway, so yeah, we're using the equipment, trying out a new camera too. We got some stuff. We got this stuff because we're going on the road soon. We're going on our farewell tour very soon, so we wanted to make sure we had the best equipment to capture it.
That's right.
So we're doing our best. So let us know if it works. Johnny's running sound on this thing. How's it sounding to you?
It's a little weird when you guys aren't like super close to it.
Oh, really?
It's doubled. It's a little doubled.
Okay. Really? Why, it doubled?
Yeah. You sound a little robotic, but.
Really? Why is it doubling?
I don't know.
All right. Now we got to.
Is it recording on the camera too?
I keep hitting it to check and it's not.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
You did a scritch?
Yeah. Scritch.
You did a scritch? Can't scritch it? Okay.
Are we okay though to keep going? Is it all right?
I think it's fine, but Hopefully the viewers at home are okay with it.
Hey, they get what they get.
I don't know. Like, I remember there was the one we did one in the booth at PAX East the year. We still had to wear masks there.
Oh yeah.
And that one was like, there were so many, like, the masks ruined this episode that it was like, I guess we didn't even need to record that. And this year I like canceled doing it. We were going to again. It was like, nah.
I understand that because I can't understand people that talk to me with the mask on, and they're a foot away from me at the booth.
To be fair, that does happen here. They didn't have anything like that at this con this year.
This is the first event space I've been in where it's not a mandatory mask.
Space. Yeah, and then it is funny. How quickly things change because as soon as anyone walks up with a mask and tries to talk to me, I'm like, what? I'm sorry, what? Like, as if we weren't all wearing that, like not that long ago. But anytime somebody's come by to talk to me in a mask, I'm just like, hello, yes, what? Yeah. Oh, I really like the what? But anyway, but that hasn't happened too many times. It was like cool of them to they were checking vaccines, they were doing all that, they were taking all the precautions for the first Anime Expo back last year, and that was cool. But I'm not going to deny, like, that added to the hassle of getting in here so much. That was really difficult last year, just the scale that this event is at, and you had to like go down some random street and get wristband. It was kind of a pain in the ass, but no, they didn't do anything like that. I thought there would be like a half measure, like maybe it was masked but they wouldn't check the thing, but no, this year it's just like all bets are off. Anyway, but so we've been here on the show floor all weekend. It's been an eventful weekend. It's been a fun weekend. We did our panel yesterday, and that went over really, really well. 20th anniversary panel. We showed some stuff people had not seen before, made a couple announcements. That was cool. I'm not going to make those announcements here because we'll probably talk about it during our tour, maybe. What's that?
Are you talking about your personal channel again?
No.
What was it? Oh, okay.
Talking about stuff we showed at our panel and things like that.
Oh, top secret stuff. Yeah. Someone from our panel actually had a question they couldn't get in during the Q&A.
Yeah.
Do you have time for a question from a fan?
Yeah.
There's a dedicated fan right here.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're doing fan Q&A. So go ahead. Any question you want, go ahead.
The voltage vendor. You do the voltage vendors.
All right. Get the fucking security over here. Security.
What new episodes? I wanted to know when.
No, that's not. Yeah.
It's not.
We're gonna cut this out.
Do you want me to?
We're gonna remove this footage. You know what to do.
Okay.
You know what to do. Okay. Anyway, all right, they're going to deal with that. But anyway, but it was, everything went off pretty much without a hitch. In past years, there were technical difficulties, earthquakes.
Yeah, you've been through it all.
So it was nice having it not be hindered by anything this year. I think our panel went great. Everything went great. Yeah. I have no complaints about anything. But you said it was hard to get sleep around here. Why was that?
Well, we've been busy like at night. I DJ'd 2 of the 4 nights of Anime Expo, which is kind of like a dream for me.
Yeah.
Been coming to this con for longer than like any other one. Maybe San Diego Comic-Con a little longer, but I got on the Lounge 21 and the Beer Garden stages Saturday and Sunday nights. So I was up until like 1 o'clock anyway. Finally got back to the hotel room. Okay, we're getting to bed late, but at least we could sleep in, right? This is a con that knows its audience. They don't start things until like 10 in the morning. There is a fucking protest and a hotel strike going on directly below Johnny and my window. And at 6 a.m. every morning, it's vuvuzelas, fucking pots and pans, loudspeakers, It's a guy drumming out of sync, so it's not like rhythmic enough to fall asleep to. Like Johnny even said, I want to go down there and give the guy a metronome. Like, at least that would be like soothing, but it's like offbeat fucking drumstick on a 10-gallon pail.
Yeah, I hate to say this, but
I'm with them. I'm not crossing the picket line, and I don't order room service, and I think they should be paid more.
Yeah, I'm with them too. But like, I pay them now.
Please.
Yeah.
Pay them.
It's been difficult. It's been difficult for. We ordered food to the hotel from somewhere else, and it was like we wanted to, get it delivered or whatever. And then when the guy called me to like how to pick it up, I couldn't even hear him on the phone because it was just like dun, 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 dun. It sounded like the Battle of 5 Armies outside. But yeah, I'm with them too. Pay them more. Man, do it fast because it's hard to be around here.
What we heard is that it's a they haven't had a raise since before COVID.
Yeah.
So that's like 2019, pre all this insanity of inflation that we've gone through.
Yeah, the prices of everything has gone up so much, and they're not making more.
And they've had to work through the pandemic because they were essential.
Yeah. So anyway, the thing I didn't want to admit was Kevin and I lucked out. Our hotel room overlooks the pool area.
Yeah.
And nowhere near the street at all. Yeah. Everyone else I've talked to at our hotel faces the street, and they're like, I can't. I'm losing 3 hours of sleep that I could be getting every day. So anyway, that's been difficult for everybody. Seriously, everyone here that I've talked to is like, I woke up early because I couldn't go back to sleep. They're drumming outside,
I could compensate by going to bed early, but I'm not.
No, but screw that.
Doing that. No,
we don't need to do that.
I've been basically getting like a good 4 hours a night.
That's pretty much. Yeah.
But this is the
best case scenario.
This is the 4th day of that, so it's really catching up on me.
Yeah.
Like, and now.
Yeah, me too.
Now we're about to like fly to. Yeah. Where are we going? Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I don't know what the first one is. Minneapolis. Yeah, we're going there. Yeah, we're going on tour, so that'll be plenty of sleep.
I'm still gonna do a PPS tomorrow night too.
Oh, you are? You're doing a PPS?
I'm committed. I'm PPS every Wednesday except for the one that I'm actually gone for. But if I'm in San Diego, I'll do one. So yeah.
You think maybe you and Brian will bank 20-something shows to?
Yeah, I mean we only like fly out first thing Thursday morning. I will get it to tomorrow.
Yeah, just bank a bunch tomorrow. Easy. Anyway, how are you feeling, Johnny?
I'm pretty tired.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Do we want to talk about Polegate? Is that okay to talk about?
So.
I like the headphones on still.
Oh yeah. No, I like this. I like the shot. I like the cable going into the shot. Very weird. We had some very weird interactions this weekend, and right out the gate, we set up our booth. And we have kind of a, we change these out sometimes. We have a new like logo here that we're doing for right now, kind of 20th anniversary logo inspired, and then we got a little a background to go with it. But so what we always do is like we put these up, and then we hang like shirts up on the background of the booth, to show them off.
Yeah.
You could see we hang them there. We started doing that just like every other event we've ever done, and we were told you can't hang things on the background of the booth. And I'm like, well, we've done that like everywhere for like decades. And they were like, no, you need a separate pole to go in front of the pole you're hanging things on.
Oh, it's not load bearing.
It's not load bearing, so you need a secondary pole. So if you notice here, this is the exciting, guys, isn't this thrilling at home? We're not hanging things on the pole with the red curtain on it. We got a separate pole in front of it to hang shirts on. This is the exciting stuff you deal with when you are a convention exhibitor. You get to just play around with such amazing tools.
Garrett's learning how deep this zoom on this camera goes right now. It's
right.
That's crazy.
It has pretty good zoom, right?
Oh yeah.
So I've heard. But anyway, so that was a fun conversation to have. So we do have the secondary poll is in effect. It's installed. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I won't say what they charged us for the secondary poll. Gentlemen, do not discuss prices.
Yeah, Exhibitor do not say prices.
Yeah, but it's fucking obscene that for the price they charged us, they just gave us identical equipment to the fucking curtain hanger that isn't load bearing. Now, without the red curtain on it, it is load bearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
From what we understand, we think what it sounds like is someone's booth like collapsed into someone else's booth, is what I heard.
Yeah.
And they don't want to like have to mediate who should get to hang what where. I think that's why they're like, no, keep it off the wall, the separating wall.
It's like when one person ruins it for everyone else.
Yeah.
You know, they probably were hanging like 80 pounds or like fucking, you know, all their airsoft guns off of it or something. It's like we put 4 shirts up and like a 20-pound backdrop that hangs fully vertical to the floor.
Exactly.
It's not like built out and but yeah, I can imagine. Because did you say the thing about the weights that they're adding now too?
No, we saw. They're like 20-pound weights tied to all the bottoms of these things, so they won't fall over.
If you think about a convention setup, now the crew, which if it's Freeman or if it's whoever the company that sets up and actually like the union guys that put all this together, now they're driving around on their little carts with thousands of 20-pound weights. Do you know how much of a pain in the ass that is?
Seriously,
to add to the already pain in the ass setup of a fucking convention?
Yeah.
There's like, I don't know, 2,000 booths in this room right now?
Something like that.
That's 3 20-pound weights per booth.
Yeah.
And all of those have to be stored somewhere. They're bulky and heavy as fuck.
No, thank you.
What an expense.
Yeah. So, what do you think? You know, most exciting podcast yet?
Yeah.
Could be, but this is the kind of stuff we have to deal with, you know? That's just the bottom line. Yeah.
It's a little
it's a look behind the curtain. Not the curtain, because that's not load bearing, but it's a look behind the pole that is load bearing. Let's get some more, maybe more exciting stuff. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
Any exciting stuff going on at the show?
Do you mean a show in particular, like any show?
Anything exciting? Because we're talking about like poles and curtains here, and this is just going south fast. So, like, tell me something exciting that happened.
Oh, well, yesterday they announced a Suicide Squad anime that looks really cool.
Okay, you heard it here first. Suicide Squad anime.
Harley Quinn, confirmed. Okay.
What's it look like for the Joker? Is he in there?
Yeah, the Joker is in there.
Okay, there it is. Joker update. You didn't think it was coming.
Oh!
We got a impromptu Joker update.
For our podcast.
Yeah, we do a lot of Joker our show is mostly like Joker content, Joker news, Joker updates, you know, whatever. So Letoverse updates. So yeah, you kind of just saved our show, really. So I got to thank you. What was your name?
My name is Bronco, and if you're really into the Joker Suicide Squad DC, you should really look into it. It's called Suicide Squad Isekai. Is made by the same studio that did Attack on Titan and Spy Family.
Okay, there you go. Spy Family.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. So, all right, we're going to check that out, Suicide Squad anime. Thank you so much for your update. We really appreciate that.
Can I give you one of these cards?
There you go.
All our info on?
Yeah.
Great, awesome.
Thank you. See, you know, for a minute it wasn't exciting. That guy hyped it up. That guy elevated it. So, you know, in case you thought we weren't going to deliver, you know, mind-blowing content, we are. Because that's what we're about, content.
Well, I'm excited to find out, you know, what's the relationship status of Harley Quinn and Mr. J, the Joker himself. I wasn't expecting a Joker update, and we certainly were surprised there.
We definitely didn't expect to get that.
And now my mind is just spinning on, are they getting back together in the game?
Yeah.
Or do they get together in the anime? Is it a hentai?
Could be.
that he was talking about.
Is it hentai? A question often asked. Is everything okay? Is everything good?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure this is working. It was working.
Look at that figure.
Again, we've never used this stuff,
Get
so
a shot of that action figure. This is the
get that.
sickest
Yeah.
Ava figure I've ever seen.
Excuse me. Can we look at that?
we see this, guys?
We're recording a podcast. Can we ask you about it?
Oh yeah, man.
So what's so fab about this? Oh, good lord! Oh, good lord!
Too many pieces.
Yeah, there are a lot of pieces.
Whoa.
And this is Tamashii Nations. Wow, I didn't know they were doing stuff like this.
Hopefully it was worth it, you know.
Yeah.
I've been there though. When you're a collector for this long, you start getting more advanced, right?
Exactly, yeah.
This is
Next
like
level.
you're like level 99. You're getting the big stuff now.
Yeah. So where did you get this like officially from them, or was there a vendor that had it, or where? What's the story here?
Must have been the vendor. It cost $250, which I was like, you know what? It's one of the last ones here, so.
You said $250?
Yeah, it was $250.
First of all, I give him credit because a lot of times we play that card. Gentlemen do not say prices. No, he went for it. He told you what he paid.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be more than $250. I did.
Well, yeah, there's some other ones that were sold out, which were a little cheaper, but last day at con, so you gotta get what you gotta get. Slim pickings,
I was ready for that to be like $350. That's what I thought it was going to be.
Because that's like 18 feet tall or 18 inches tall.
18 feet. I think you were right. You were right the first time. Anyway, thank you for showing us this. That's incredible. Wow.
We got one more maybe back. I'm not sure where it is, but it's like back up there. You guys
All right.
Tamashii Nations.
Yeah, watch the anime. It's amazing.
Evangelion. Hey everyone, check out Evangelion. Look that up.
Neon Genesis.
Give it a watch.
Yeah. If you want depression, watch this anime.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much. What was your name? Andrew. Thank you, Andrew, for being on our podcast. If that's cool with you, thank you very much. This is awesome. We got a little figure update in there. See? Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Oh hell yeah!
Check our stuff out.
Yeah. See, we're raising spirits. We're talking. We're seeing what's hitting the show floor.
I'm the street team here today. I'm just giving out the postcards. Everyone we meet.
Talking all kinds of people.
Kevin, take care of you?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Can I ask what you're picking up today?
I'm getting a pin. I mean, this is my first AX back since all the madness, and you gotta get a Mega64 thing. You guys always had great shirts.
Thank you. Yeah, you got the pin. Oh yeah, the pin is in effect. You got to pick one of those up. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. That's a cool jacket too. I didn't want to
OG podcast.
Yeah, I didn't want to take over the stream here.
All weekend, our good friend Katie's been coming by the booth saying, I need Katie and Joe watermelon juice.
Oh.
So it's going to be, she said it revitalizes and will make me feel better.
Oh, really? Is that what it's supposed to do?
I don't know.
Oh.
I believe it. So this is going to be my first sip here. And then we'll talk about the drama. Oh.
Okay, yeah, let's see.
Just tastes like watermelon. But
no. Anytime I see someone go, I think the next thing they're going to say is, that's a 10.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
That's a 10.
I'll feel the taste go up to the roof of my mouth, up to my eyeballs, to my brain.
I've never tasted anything like that. I just taste. It tastes good.
I just go, good. I'm not thinking about the pathway to my brain. What's going on?
What synapse is it going through at that moment?
I don't know.
Wasn't that guy eating ice cream too?
Yeah, he was an ice cream tester.
Yeah, you got to have a metal spoon. It's got to be steel or gold plated. I think.
That top milk. That texture.
Yeah.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. What's the best ice cream you've ever had? Do you have something in your mind?
Yeah.
When I say best ice cream and something, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
You took me to that Salt and Straw place, and they gave me that one that had pine needle tree. It was like campfire and pine tree smell, and it was awesome. It had fennel in it or something.
Yeah. I think Salt and Straw is up there, right?
Salt and Straw makes my favorite ice cream.
So is there one flavor that is the king of all?
I guess I would say the chocolate chip cookie dough. That is the king of all ice cream, I think.
I am a cookie dough guy.
But I would say the bacon and eggs and breakfast.
They did a breakfast. They did a breakfast ice cream that was bacon, eggs, and pancakes.
Yep.
Right?
It was amazing.
It was awesome. It was more though like pancakes and syrupy than it was like, you know, you hear egg and you go, oh my God, but it wasn't really like, there were things in there, but it wasn't like, ew, what is the, you know, they made it work. Anyway, I'm going to say, I do really like their snickerdoodle one, but I don't know what my favorite was. Yeah, maybe that cookie dough one. Yeah, cookie dough.
Malted cookie dough.
Yeah. Anyway. Wait, did you answer the ice cream thing?
Not Johnny.
I can't think of anything specific.
Now, you're an East Coast guy, so did you have Carvel growing up?
Oh yeah, I'm a big Cookie Puss head. I'm a big Fudgy the Whale.
Oh, you know him.
Yeah, but no, for me on the East Coast, there's a place called Rita's, and they have like Italian ice was way bigger than ice cream.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's all around here, but I never felt like it took off over the, you know, one or the other. But anyway.
All this food talk is making me hungry, guys.
Yeah.
Now, Sean fucked up, and he left all his snacks at the booth. So what do you say we have a little taste?
He did?
What do you say we have a little taste test of some weird Japanese snacks?
One is fruit and granola, and one is Hokkaido butter. What?
This looks like a baked potato.
It does.
And I think it's a little like French fry, like
chippy
chips.
thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop them up.
Yeah, open it up.
You and Kevin? Oh my God! Look how many there are in here. I'm gonna show the camera.
What is it?
How many would you say are in here?
I don't. What the fuck?
One.
There's like 8 of them in there. That's barely a snack. That's pathetic.
It's like
all right, I'm gonna take
it looks like
2.
A dried McDonald's French fry.
Yeah,
Like
it really does. It looks like a dried McDonald's French fry, like you said. All right.
Tastes like a dry McDonald's French fry.
It really does.
I counted them. There were 10 chips in that sack.
Like the fry that's at like the bottom.
Yeah.
Like those hard ones.
You're
That's
right.
exactly what that tastes like.
Totally
Oh
right.
yeah.
Huh. Yeah, not sure on that one.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right. Fruit and granola. Here
Fruit
you
and
go.
granola. Can't go wrong with that.
Oh, they're like clustered.
I ain't no hippie.
You pour some.
Okay. Let's grab a couple clusters here. There we go.
Fruit and granola, man. What am I taking my shoes off after this? Oh God.
Johnny's got Birkenstocks on now. It's kind of like cereal.
Ew. I don't like that.
This is like granola filled with bullshit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
Hey.
like fill it out with some rice shit.
It is cereal.
Oh.
There's milk in the picture.
Yeah, maybe with milk this would be good.
Yeah.
In a bowl.
In a bowl.
Yeah, I'm kind of whatever on that. All right. Well, Calbee, sorry. We tried.
I'm a Neeson kind of guy.
Careful with that.
So,
yeah.
I'm sure the fans out there are leaving comments like, "Can you fucking get back to that story that you were gonna tell?"
We had someone trying on a lot of our stuff at the booth, and a lot of it, and freely. I'm talking shirt off. Well,
unbuckled.
well. Let's back up. Let's back up. They were like looking at. I mean, oh man, it was. Yeah, it was. It went on for so long.
Yeah.
And they were like looking for a mirror and trying to whatever and like doing poses and stuff. But it was like full shirt off. We honestly were like, are we being like pranked? Like, or like at one point pants were down just to like, I don't know if it was to tuck in the shirt or something. And I think that was after like minute 20 of trying things on that I looked over and I just see like boxers with pants down and shirt off.
Yeah.
And I just went, what are we doing? Like, as no one was like talking about it. It was like, what?
Yeah.
What?
The best part, Kevin had to. Do you want to?
I had to supplement the mirror with holding his phone on the table at an angle so he
Yeah.
could look at himself in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that the whole entire thing was a super awkward process. So poor Kevin is forced to do that, and man, it was that was something else. I don't even know what to think about any of that. You know, if they're watching, you know, apologies if that's awkward, but please don't do that. They got a shirt though, right? Okay, so that's cool. Isn't it true that like 90% of the time that we have, this is very unusual, but we have people who come by the booth, there are people who will try on like every article of clothing. Like, oh, let me try on that shirt, let me try on that shirt, let me try on that shirt, let me try on that hat, let me try, and it's like, okay. And then 90% of the time when people do that, they go, huh, all right, thanks, and they leave.
Yeah.
It's like, you, after all that, you didn't even, I don't get it. Like, you weren't interested? I mean, you were interested enough to try everything on. I don't know.
I've never tried on anything at a convention ever.
No, me neither.
Like, I just don't understand. Like, we're not in an H&M right now.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of like maybe talk to the booth and be like, hey, if this doesn't fit, like, can I exchange it? We always say yes.
Yeah, that's no problem.
I'm sure most people would do the same, but I don't know. Or I don't know. Part of me is like, go to the bathroom if you want to try the shirt on.
Yeah, and then just come back. Hey, this is not working. Like, what should we do? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we had all kinds of weird experiences like that. Like the second day, for some reason, the second day it was like a different phase of the moon, and we're not exempt from that. I remember. You and I had the same thought, like that same day we kept having awkward interactions like that, but then like you and I saw like old friends here at the con and we both were idiots.
Dude, I don't know.
Right?
Yeah, my brain like broke. I talked to my friend who's an artist, known her for so long, and I felt like a hover harm like weirdo for a second. I was like, yeah, it's crazy. Like she's behind this like thing in Artist Alley, and I was like, yeah, crazy. I wish I could give you a hug through this. And then she's like, we could do this. And then we like both put our arms out and they just touched like this. And I was like, why am I asking for a hug? I know this person for like 10 years. It's such a weird like, I felt like one of those weirdos at conventions being like, going to a booth babe and being like, I would love to get a hug.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's just a gas leak. And we're all getting poisoned.
There had to be something. Yeah, it was the same with me. Had a friend stop by the booth. Friend from Bandai Namco came by, said hi. It was right in the middle. I had just put like a chunk of a cookie in my mouth. So I was just like, oh, good to see you. Oh, wait, hold on. And then, yeah, it was just like mumble mush mouth the whole time. I was like, oh, good. Yeah, look good. Booth looks good. Everything on the show floor, they're going great. Do good. Yeah, hanging out. Big bathroom. Like, it was just like, why can't I get words out right now? So yeah, the second day, I think we had so much fun on the first day of this con, and it went so perfectly that I think Fate saw that and was like, no, we got to balance this out, and they diverted us in an alternate dimension the next day, where everything went not quite as good. That's what I think. But anyway,
have you had any awkward interactions?
No, that was the main one.
Oh, okay.
No, that was it. Other than that,
everyone else has been very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I always like doing this show because the people are so fun at this show, and everyone's in, well, I was going to say good spirits. Sometimes not, because sometimes getting around this con can break a human spirit.
Yeah.
But it does feel like this is one of the years where things went better. Felt like everything was still kind of like getting the hang of it last year because it had been gone. But I think relatively I've dealt with less BS this year. I think.
I heard a lot of people having to deal with Saturday. Apparently they oversold tickets. Like a sea of people. You could find all these images online. But I saw one that was cracking me up where it was just like the sea of people and just it was the Dark Souls font and just said FOMO destroyed.
Yeah, I saw that. That was good. Yeah, I didn't hear anything about the tickets thing. That's crazy.
Yeah, I just I kept hearing I saw the weirdest TikTok about it where this guy kept saying there's gonna be a tragedy. I don't know why he kept saying, he was like, there's too many people here. There's gonna be a tragedy. What does that mean?
Yeah, that's not helpful.
That mean?
Yeah. That's not exactly helpful. Yeah, I remember last year, so many people were like fighting to get the con closed.
Yeah.
Because I think they were mad they were doing it or something. And I remember someone kept going through the hall with an air meter, where it was like, this air is toxic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and everyone online was like, oh shit. Well, wait, Casey is walking up. I don't know what the hell he has. I'm going to get an interview. We got to get an interview with him right now. Yeah, if that's okay. Casey, we are doing our podcast right now. Can you speak? Oh, you walked up and whatever we were talking about doesn't matter anymore. What is this? What happened?
You know those raffles that they do? You like peel a ticket and you get one of the things on this and you get to see what they've done. I bought 2 of them on Monday. What was the first day? Saturday.
Yeah.
And
I know I'm so confused with how the days were scattered on this event. This con is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, which is very weird. Anyway,
it's impossible to wrap my head.
Yeah. Anyway,
and I got 2 kind of crummy things, but I just asked him. I was like, hey, if I come back on the last day and you sold out, like, can I buy this from you? And she goes, oh no, I'll just give it to you. We were just gonna recycle it anyways, put my name on it, and then I just went back and they fucking gave it to me.
Yeah.
So this is the best day of my life.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Man, that is definitely very you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you? Well, you know, you are a resident Kingdom Hearts expert. What are any current Kingdom Hearts thoughts? On anything else going on with the franchise right now?
It all sucks.
It all sucks? I thought you were a huge fan.
No. I'm gonna throw that in the garbage.
Oh. Okay. Well, how's it going? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. We're talking hentai.
Oh, you're talking hentai? Okay, yeah. See, we're gonna represent all the parts of this convention. Are you working at the FACU booth?
I'm part of our books team. I'm working at the booth.
Okay, is that cool? We're interviewing you. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How's it been going for you this weekend?
It's been going pretty good. Like, it's like been like right at the entrance, so it's like kind of been like nonstop, and like a lot of people looking for hentai this weekend.
Okay. What's like your best-selling thing? Like, is there something that's like you can't keep it on the shelves, or what do you think?
The first book we sold out of was a book called Love Me from like a pretty popular artist. The second book we sold out of is called Bootyholic.
Okay.
All about butts. And then we also have the Pooters box set, which was with our guest, and it was basically a restaurant where you go and you like fuck the waitresses.
So there you go on that one. Not my kind of restaurant, but some may. I'm more of a Red Robin guy, but that's the best-selling trilogy right there. What was this? Bootyholic, and then the first one was just called Love Me.
It was called Love Me. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that sounds sweet. I would check that one out. That sounds like an innocent time, and I kind of appreciate that. Yeah. Is this? How does this compare to other years? Has this been like crazier, or is it like how long have you been like with the company? A long time, or is this?
I've been with the company since 2017. This is actually my first year working in the new area. I worked at 2019, so when we were in the old area next to Viz. Okay. So we were like selling hentai next to One Piece and so it's like it was like kind of utter chaos, like trying to get the booths together. But the new area is nice, Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, okay. I'm glad to hear it. So there's your update. What's selling? What's not? Okay. What actually? Can you say what's not selling? What didn't you sell one copy of?
We're actually almost sold out of all of our books.
Okay. I was hoping to hear. I wanted to hear like what like maybe they have like a recipe book or something, and it's like doesn't
There's like one book that's been a little bit of a slow seller, but once I tell people what it's about, it's called Viewer Discretion Advised. Okay. And it's
already I'm interested. I'm like, okay, what's this going to be? Is it going to be like Unsolved Mysteries kind of thing?
It is a horror hentai where couples and people come across vengeful spirits, oni, ghosts, and bad stuff happens.
Or good stuff.
Check out Dan Aykroyd in Ghostbusters for what could happen if you meet a ghost.
His eyes go.
Dan Aykroyd had the original Asiago face. So, you have any other kind of Dan Aykroyd material?
I know he like really loves hawking that Crystal Skull vodka.
Yeah. But you guys don't carry Crystal Skull vodka.
No.
Distilled.
No, we don't have like any evolution porn. We don't got like what's that like really bad? He was in. I actually don't know a whole lot of Dan Aykroyd movies. He seems to be really bad at a lot of them.
Oh, I think Dr. Detroit. He was in any Dr. Detroit hentai. Maybe we'll look into that.
Great Outdoors hentai?
Yeah.
Blues
Great
Brothers?
Outdoors. I think most of it's indoors.
No Blues Brothers, but maybe there's some Blues Brothers 2000 out there.
Okay, yeah.
Jim Belushi.
I heard it's the hentai with the most wrecked cars in one. The biggest car pileup. It was definitely a pileup. Anyway, thank you so much for letting us talk to you.
Yeah, I actually got to head back and move.
Oh, yeah.
I love you, man. You're great.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming out.
Yeah, no problem.
You were looking at stuff before.
See, there you go. We got another great interview. We're talking to everybody. You know, we're trying to really get a sense on what's going on at this con, and you know, you gotta see all sides of it. Anyway.
Yeah, that's all
So while we're here, let's just take a minute. Can you grab a poster?
Yeah.
I just want to take a minute just after this con, literally almost immediately after. We're going on our tour, Mega64, the Farewell Tour. Tickets are on sale now. If you haven't picked up the tickets yet, get them now. Mega64.com/tour.
That's right.
Go get it, and we're hitting all these East Coast dates in a matter of days.
I mean, that's 2 days from now.
Yeah, that's 2 days from now. We are recording this on the 4th of July, by the way. We don't take days off. We're patriots and we're still filming. But the Mega64 Farewell Tour is coming to your town in an all-new comedy spectacular. Go get your tickets. Mega64.com/tour. What's that? Is that really what this is?
Porto.
Is it okay?
Got Portos, dude. It looks cheesy.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, this is awesome.
Cameraman, you want some photos? Yeah, can you save me one?
Yeah.
This is from Porto's, a famous bakery in Southern California. I don't know if they have them anywhere else. I know they're in Southern California. All right, yeah. Which one did you get? What'd you get? Like a cheesy thing?
It's like a cream cheese thing.
Really? All right. Oh yeah.
Sounds good. Johnny, you want to hit yours?
Oh.
Okay, fine for now. Okay.
Oh fuck yeah.
That's
Oh
good.
my god. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it's real good. Aren't they opening one of these in downtown Disney?
Yep.
Oh,
Really?
When's that happening? Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh.
Well, we saw Indiana Jones, but I'm so full of pastry now. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we could talk about that.
No, talk about that.
We did that after setup night. We went ahead, a little treat after setting up the booth. We all had a night on the town. We went out and saw Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I had to think. My brain is not working.
Do you want to set the camera down again, or do you want to?
We can do that. Does that work for you?
We all
You wanna
saw
do
it. Yeah.
Do you want to do it there, or do you want to put it back right here?
Yeah, how do you feel?
Yeah.
So,
I started to
it
All right,
has
guys.
been how many years since the last indie film?
15.
That is fucking psychotic.
Right?
When you told me that, I couldn't wrap my head around it.
Yeah. I didn't know what it was. Wait, I want to see Johnny eat this.
I think all the same. They're really good.
I haven't lost it.
Oh yeah, I might change the.
I have to do a water rinse.
Johnny's doing a water rinse before he enjoys his Portos.
Have you ever tried to stick gum in like one corner of your mouth and
try to eat in the other?
Yeah, eat some in the other corner.
You dual wield?
I've tried and I've always failed and fucked up what I was doing.
You start chewing everything, and it all mixes together.
No dual wielding here. We're keeping everything separate.
You want to sit, Johnny? I'll do the booth.
Okay. Taste test.
It's good, huh?
That's so fucking good. What is this place?
Portos. We don't have them down in San Diego, but they're building one close. They're up in LA.
We better get one because
I know.
Downtown Disney is getting one. They are building that. So we'll see, but yeah. I think it's just a Southern California thing. I don't think they're anywhere else.
I don't
right?
think they're.
Yeah.
No. They gave us these at D23. They made one for everybody watching the panel.
Johnny, they announced it was coming to Downtown Disney, and then we were in a panel room. It was like their Hall H, 6,000 people, and then they went, by the way, all of you, when you walk out, are getting a box of Portos. It was a full pastry box.
Yep. It was
I don't know.
good.
I don't know how that place would produce 6,000 boxes.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't picture that. Anyway.
100 more of those right now.
Right? It's good. Okay. I kept meaning to, by the way, a thing I just discovered in LA, and all you LA heads, maybe you'll know about this, but I didn't, was Sidecar Donuts. Casey and Sarah took me there, and they looked fairly plain, and they were a little overpriced. So I'm like, how good is this going to be? That was some of the best shit I ever had. I had a huckleberry donut. I had a butter and salt donut. It's just the ingredients were so like tasty. And I kept meaning to order it this weekend, but we were getting like 2 hours of sleep and then had to go right here, or something was scheduled in the morning, so it didn't work out. Anyway, but enough about what we didn't do. What did we do? We did see Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. It's been a few days now. Have your thoughts changed? Have you?
A little. I like it.
I feel like
more than I did right when I ended it.
I feel like when it ended, correct me if I'm wrong, I just felt like none of us kind of knew what to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you feel that way now still, or do you feel like you cleared up a little bit?
My views have not changed. Is it cool if I just say my feelings on it?
Yeah, I don't think.
No spoilers.
Yeah, we won't spoil it.
Yeah, no spoilers. There was like an intro that I didn't enjoy. I will say, I just want to talk about his CG face.
Yeah. That's in the preview.
Yeah, that I did not enjoy. But then, just cuts to Old Man Indiana Jones, and I was in.
Anime Expo Exhibit
Okay, this keeps happening.
The time is 2:05.
Oh, they're closing.
The exhibit hall will close in 55 minutes.
Oh.
Please.
I forgot they were closing this early. We are at the end, guys. We're almost at the tour.
And the exhibit hall will close in 55 minutes.
Thank you. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, so there was like an opening. I don't even know how to formulate my thoughts here. I liked the beginning a lot. I really liked the ending bit a lot.
Yeah.
The middle, I was like, this is so fucking boring.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about the whole movie.
It's hard for me to gauge because I generally felt the same way.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me to gauge because I'm also like, we also had an incredibly. I never want to rule out that my mental health could affect my perception of a movie.
That is definitely the case. Because you could be having a bad day or something like that, and it will definitely affect like your movie watching experience.
Yeah, I mean, I was having a great day. I was having a ball being with you guys going, but it was a long ass day, and I don't know if like. I felt like I just glazed over in the middle of that movie. I just felt like
I did too.
Right?
I feel like I was so tired from just all day and the past days before that I was like super amped at the beginning.
Yes.
And then kind of fighting to like keep focus during the middle.
Yeah.
And then back at the end.
Yeah. And yeah, to that point, I loved the opening. Even I will disagree with Johnny with the CG head stuff. I don't necessarily like love that. Oh yeah, they did that. I'm not like, oh I love that they did that or whatever. But it doesn't. I said the same thing in Rogue One. Like when it's a Lucasfilm movie, like I expect shit like this. So it didn't really affect it to me, and it wasn't like it would like I said, it bothers me if that's in like a drama or The Sopranos kind of tried to pull it off and it didn't work.
Oh, that's the worst example.
That's not quite the same, but you know what I mean. It did. I'm not saying that Johnny is wrong at all. I get it. I'm just saying for me, it doesn't. I just don't really think about it. Yeah. But I thought the opening was like. It was definitely not. This movie was definitely not directed by Spielberg. Yeah. I did feel like his energy was missing, and I'll even take it further and say like sometimes I kind of felt like did this guy understand the assignment a little bit? I'm not even saying it was bad. I'm just like. you know, it was lacking. I honestly felt like my biggest complaint was like, it kind of lacked gags. It kind of, you know, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? It kind of lacked that Spielberg level of kind of like, there's action, but it's got gags punctuating it a little bit. It's funny, there's certain movies where punctuating it with gags ruins it for me if you do it too much, but Indiana Jones to me always felt like it hit that perfect blend. And this one is a little more on the other side where it's like, oh, kind of not as funny. I mean, you even have Helena Shaw is like the woman he's with throughout the movie, and then there's like a kid, but even the kid like didn't have like a funny gimmick or anything. He didn't have like, oh, that line was so good. Like I can't really tell you anything that he said. No. You know what I mean?
I don't remember anything like any of his lines.
Yeah, it's not like he was bad, but just nothing really memorable.
The kid felt like it was there to check a box of, hey, this is a similarity to Short Round from Temple of Doom.
Yeah, another fun sidekick, you know.
And the only things I can say, I liked the movie. I did feel it was a little long.
Yes, I think we all did. We all.
Yeah.
It's too long.
I feel like this is happening every movie I see. I'm like, oh, could have cut an hour off of this, but anyway.
But you guys talked about what bugged you in the intro, which is kind of the same reason it kind of bugged me, but whatever, an oversight. Yeah. The other thing that was kind of like, man, they're just like I said, the showcase of the other things that happen, the other tropes. Like here's a kid like Short Round.
Yeah.
Here's a scene that's, I won't spoil anything, but similar to something that happened in this other movie. It was like Raiders of the Lost Ark, check, we have similarities. Temple of Doom, check, we have similarities. This was like a best of indie, where they had to do at least one trope from a previous movie, shoehorn it in.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like lazy.
Yeah, there are parts I could see that with. But in general, I feel like you did very engaged by the open, like the first however long of it. I will die on the hill for the last chunk of it. They took a risk.
I like
and I've been seeing people online like that's where it lost them and that's whatever. I'll defend it.
Yeah.
I thought that was great. Well done. I thought the way they did it was good.
Any weirder than any Indiana Jones thing.
I agree. I think if they released 5 more Indiana Jones movies, you'd still hear that about the ending of each one.
Yep.
Oh, why'd they bring that into it? Why'd they bring that into it? And it's like, man, I don't know. The first one, they open a box and the Nazis explode, and you know, like I would say it was maybe a little weirder than any of that, but. I thought how they executed it was cool. I dug that. It was like ludicrous, but I kind of came for that, so I was okay with it.
I was so.
But the middle, all I was gonna say, but yeah, the middle, I just felt like we're too deep in the like whatchamacallit. Yeah, we're deep in the weeds of it all. And well, you didn't find this. Well, you got to find that, but you didn't find this. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I cut an hour out of this, but yeah, that's how I felt.
My biggest problem were the action sequences. In the middle were so goddamn boring.
Oh, the chases.
Yeah, it was like they would go on for like full 20 minutes. And I just found myself like thinking about other things while they were happening.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. There was like a person like not wearing clothes almost.
It was very distracting.
Yeah.
Like that.
That's why I asked if they needed to see something.
Yeah, I was like, what is happening?
Can I cover you up, please? Buy a shirt.
What was going on?
I have no clue.
I think that was Bulma.
I think it was a Bulma cosplayer.
I don't remember wearing.
But that was just like what is, again, just like before. What are we doing?
This guy's nose would have started bleeding.
Oh yeah.
There's a turtle hermit.
I
think that might have been picked up.
I hope that got picked up on the mic.
What happened?
Oh my gosh, it's happening again right in front of us. Like we made the comment about the cosplayer not wearing any, and Kevin went, that guy's nose would have been bleeding. There's like multiple Roshi cosplayers. Anyway, so I generally felt the way that you did, but I would say because of the risk it took in the end, that did elevate it above the last one to me.
Okay.
Because when it was over, I was kind of like, I don't know, did I like that more or less than Crystal Skull? I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to think. But because of the risks it took, I do appreciate that and put it above that one. Even though I'm Spielberg cucked and I miss him and I'm like, oh, whatever. I have to say, like, Spielberg, my man, he made a super uninspired. Like, the fourth indie movie was uninspired.
Yeah.
This one, I'm not going to say it was like, wow, it's back to the first three, but at least they like did some stuff that was maybe a risk. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah.
I had a good time with it, and the more I think about it, the more I do want to watch it again.
Yeah, and that's what I'm afraid of, is like maybe in that middle part, maybe if I didn't see it after a long ass thing, maybe I'd be more appreciative. But I just felt like the sequences. I felt this during Spider-Verse too. Is even like, you can make this chase scene shorter. I'm good. You can make this. You could reduce this. You can
understand the 20-minute action sequence.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm good.
Come up with a concept that makes it interesting. I feel like there's never any. I never feel like anyone's in danger. I feel like there's no there's no element. Like, imagine a fight scene where it's like two dudes are fighting over the same knife. That's what I want. I want like an element of like fear, suspense.
Yeah.
Like, but it's always just like, we're riding this thing. Oh, the big CG thing turns over. The big CG thing does this. Oh, the guy jumps. I'm like, I don't care. Anyway.
Yeah. I recently rewatched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
There's like 1 5-minute action sequence probably in like the whole movie.
Yeah.
And it feels like, oh no. Yeah. I mean, that's a very different movie, but you know what I'm saying. Not that Indiana Jones was going to play like that or anything like that. I expect action sequences in it, and there were a bunch in like Temple of Doom and things like that, but I don't know. I just feel like even in something like Temple of Doom, they're using parallel action. They're showing Indy's fighting this guy, but they're over here doing this and this other thing, and they're all kind of like tied by one thing. And there's an interesting evolution of what's happening. I don't know. I just didn't feel that with this one. And it might just be like I've seen it before, or I'm older and I'm not really into that as much. I don't know. But I will give them the points over the fourth one for at least trying a couple things I hadn't seen them do.
Yeah.
Where I didn't feel that way at 4. When I walked out of 4, I felt like they phoned that thing in, Anyway, I don't know. Is there anything else to say about it?
I hope they don't make more. That's my fear.
I mean, you never believe whatever, but they keep saying they're not, like, oh, this is his last thing. We're never going to recast Indy. We're not going to, So I don't know what that's worth, and I don't even think it did that great.
No.
So I don't know. I feel pretty safe with that. But we were talking about the trailer for that movie, The Creator, looked kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Who's Edward? Who directed?
Gareth Edwards.
Gareth Edwards. I always forget his name. I love Rogue One, and to see that fool do like straight up his own sci-fi epic, I would even say, is really cool. And you were telling me about like ILM is working on it. I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, Industrial Light and Magic is kind of like taking this under their own way. From what I understand, I don't know. I think it was you like kind of compared it to John Wick.
Yeah.
Where it's almost like the stuntmen want to get together and make them like, let's make our own movie, like do an original thing. It kind of sounds like ILM is doing that, where it's like, we got all the effects people, we can just do this like on our own. So anyway, that looked cool. That looked awesome.
I'm super stoked on that.
I like. I keep forgetting the guy's name. John Washington.
The dude from Tenet.
Yeah, the dude from Tenet. Yeah.
I don't know his name either.
Washington. Yeah, but I can't remember. John. I keep wanting to say George, but I don't think Washington. That's what it is. Yeah.
Happy 4th, everyone.
Yeah. We are feeling patriotic.
Garrett butt cam going on. Oh, never mind. Oh, there you go again. A lot of people are showing up to the booth now, and I feel awkward.
Yeah. We do have some crowding going on here because we are in the last hour. Now's your last chance to get something if you missed out. So get down to the booth. If you're watching this podcast, get down to the booth immediately.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Garrett DJ'd. He already talked about that.
Yeah. That was fun. He dropped 96 Quite Bitter Beings into a DJ set.
That was fire.
Right?
Yeah, we all just started like moshing. It was great.
That tore up the room. I think I have a video of that.
Yeah, my favorite part of the night was our friend kept throwing their phone on the ground, putting different YouTuber apology videos.
Yeah.
That was the Colleen Ballinger one got a laugh from me. I think that's her name.
Yeah, I think so. I loved someone put their phone just on the ground to keep recording video of everyone dancing over it. Like they left their phone and walked away. So Johnny ended the video, and then I went in and just I put my face over the camera and snapped 1,000 to 2,000 photos. Here, let me. Yeah. So I don't know how they cleared those pictures off, but good luck to them with that.
Individually deleted. Hey, real quick, just back to Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
My favorite part about it, Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh, Mads was in it. Mads was in it. See, I kind of, I thought there were parts, the de-aged version of him, I thought there were a couple parts. I was like, you nailed it here. It was weird how it was like scene to scene. And I bet you it was because it has different, maybe different people worked on this part versus that part. I wish I had the scene in front of me. There were a couple parts where he was like going into a thing and then like said something to someone. And I'm like, damn, that was flawless. But then like another one where, he's turning around and he's got to grab the thing and it's like, ooh, yeah, that's Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yeah. They tried to flex at one point. Yeah. Because in my head, like it starts off really dark and I was like, yeah, they're just going to keep him dark. Yeah. It looks great. Like opening shot, they take the hood off. It's in the trailer. Yeah. Then I
thought that shot looked good.
It looks good. Yeah. Then they turn the light on and just flash it in his face. And I was like, this does not.
Yeah, don't do that.
But I could feel the trying to flex. Like, doesn't it look great in real light?
Yeah. And I kind of felt that way with Rogue One. Yeah. I personally didn't mind Tarkin being in it. I didn't. I kind of went into it thinking they're probably going to do something like that. But at first when you see him, he's just kind of like turning over his shoulder like, oh, you're here. And I'm like, okay, that's how you do it. You conceal it. And then that movie goes on and it's just like he's walking in with everyone else. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. You got the beam cannon working? Okay, yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Get a podcast.
We're in a picture. Ready?
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. They tried to show like, but you didn't think you thought we'd keep him in the darkness.
Why don't they just do that? Like, that's my favorite thing about the first Alien movie. Even though that costume looks fantastic, they don't show it. They keep it in the shadows. Like, if young Indy was just like doing action and we didn't get like close-ups, I think it would have looked like 20 times better.
Without spoiling anything, because maybe people haven't seen it, there was one de-aging in the new Twin Peaks that they did a few years ago. And man, what did they do with that? Dark forest. Yeah. Like it is someone talking. They're in the shadows. They don't step into the light. Yep. And the whole time I'm watching it going like, how are they doing this? And I don't know because they were never well lit. I actually am like, I didn't know what effect they did because they were concealed enough that it was like, and it kind of looked like maybe the effect isn't that good, but guess what? It was all so concealed. It was like, I get who they're talking to. I figured it out. You know what I mean? Is that cool? Yeah. Okay.
We'll be done.
So yeah. Anyway, but I thought that opening was maybe because of the DH face, but it felt kind of Metal Gear to me.
Yeah.
It kind of felt Phantom Pain-y or Metal Gear 3 to me. I don't know. I really liked how that was all done, but I missed Spielberg's directing. But it was neat having that energy in an Indiana Jones scene because I felt like we hadn't had that in a long time. Because Crystal Skull, they had no interest in moving it along. Anyway.
I'm just tired of giant CG set pieces. Like, I think about that boring action sequence in, is it Scarlet Witch? That's the name of the movie, right? Where they're just fighting on that weird aircraft carrier that's going down or the fuck. Like,
Scarlet Witch, are you talking about Black Widow?
Black Widow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Like, I think about that, and ever since I saw that movie, I'm like, every action sequence is just a big CG fucking set piece. Yeah. And I hate it.
Yeah.
Do like more intimate fight scenes. I think that's where the real like thrill and like the suspense comes from.
Yeah, I hear you. Anyway, yeah. So I don't know what else to say about that, but I think we pretty much said it all, probably.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we even want to get to about the show here, or anything else this weekend, or? Yeah. My brain is like tapped out.
It's all the lack of sleep, man, and no food. I will say that it's been. This is another gripe, but there's no coffee on the show floor this year.
Yeah. What is going on? There's like
all the food courts took out their coffee.
Why?
I have no idea. Now there's one place to get it. It's at the fucking booth in the food court, which is a goddamn swamp of people and a line that wraps out into the hallway. Yeah, it sucks.
None of the vendors here have coffee. It's super weird. I don't know why that happened. I don't think I haven't had coffee this whole.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how I'm getting by.
I'm hoarding coffee. Johnny made fun of me this morning. How many cups did I bring to the room?
3.
Yeah.
What?
Because I can't get it outside of the fucking hotel. So I'm like, I'm going to just drink it cold throughout the day, I guess. I'll buy 3 at 8 a.m.
It was funny. He came back to the room with 2 coffees. I was like, oh, Gary, you don't, like, internally I'm thinking like, oh, you didn't have to bring me a coffee. And I just watched him drink both. And I was like,
That's it.
Oh, man.
What's Mega64?
Oh, here, I'll give you.
But yeah, shop.mega64. I don't know if we're gonna get into that stuff.
Yeah.
Patreon.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff on shop.mega64.com, so go pick up some stuff while you're there. We've got all kinds of apparel, as you can see from our booth. We've got, by the way, if you never picked it up, pick up our movie, version 4.1. That's on there. Go pick that up. The first disc of that Blu-ray is our movie. The second disc is like all the public game experiment skits that we've done in the last like decade plus. So it's the best Blu-ray you could get. So go pick that up, shop.mega64.com and patreon.com/mega64. We've got all kinds of exclusive footage. You'll see stuff probably from this event. We did a movie club actually from this booth yesterday. Sean was here. He's not here right now, but where we reviewed Signs, and we have other stuff. We're going to be recording stuff from the road, and that'll go up on Patreon too. So keep an eye out on that. And yeah. Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
My brain is liquid right now. My brain is mush. Do you want me to take the
Wait, street dog update?
Oh, street dog update.
How many dogs are we into?
Yeah.
I've had personally 2.
I've had 1.
You've had 1?
Yeah.
I got here a day earlier than you guys, and I went to bed. Like, I'm really hungry, but I got to just go to bed. I'll just go to sleep, and I'll have breakfast tomorrow. It'll be fine. I took a shower, did all my shit, my routine, whatever, got in bed, got under the covers, and then I heard noises outside. I was like, what is that? And I looked, and it was the LA streets. All the hot dog vendors had rolled out because a concert just got out. And I literally got out of bed, got dressed all over again, and went down to get a hot dog. And I got 2 at the same. I got 1, walked away, and was like, I'm still hungry, and went back and got a second one. So 2, and then we got a third one around the con at night or something. 3. I think 3. I think that's it. Yeah.
Now you say I got 2 and walked away. I had my 2, but I bought them both in one sitting.
Yeah.
I went.
2 of mine were that.
I was like, 2 please, and then I back to back.
Yeah. I did do that the one time.
I haven't had any yet.
You haven't had any?
Not a single one.
No kidding.
No. Sorry, I'll have one at some point.
I mean, we've always been kind of en route to like, oh, we're gonna have dinner at this, or we're gonna
wait at something.
Yeah.
Like, I'll wait.
Yeah. But I think we got them on the way to something. No.
Yeah, I was Garrett's DJ set.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was kind of hungry. But yeah. Anyway. If you want to pick up the camera, I'll just talk to a couple other people real quick. We're just going to end it on, do it like a little goodbye.
Oh, a little goodbye.
Yeah. Excuse me, could I talk to you real quick? We're doing our podcast.
Oh no, not right now.
Oh, okay. Could I talk to you real quick? Or our podcast? We're gonna end it. We're gonna end the podcast. So, if you want to do like a cool, like a send-off kind of thing, maybe like play us out.
I wish everyone could have been here at Anime Expo. Had a great time, and hope to see you again in the future.
And like, what would be like a cool catchphrase to like end it? Like, you know, like see you on the flip side, or like, I don't know. Can you think of a good one? What if it was like, and may the anime be with you? You know what I mean? Something like that.
May July 4th be with you?
Oh, that's kind of a parody of May the 4th. I like it. All right, yeah, let's say that. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
May July 4th be with you.